February 26, Remorse. The eighth step offers a big change from a life dominated by guilt and remorse. Basic text, page 39. Remorse was one of the feelings that kept us using. We had stumbled our way through active addiction, leaving a trail of heartbreak and devastation too painful to consider. Our remorse was often intensified by our perception that we couldn't do anything about the damage we had caused. There was no way to make it right. We remove some of the power of remorse when we face it squarely. We begin the eighth step by actually making a list of all the people we have harmed. We own our part in our painful past. But the eighth step does not ask us to make right all of our mistakes, merely to become willing to make amends to all those people. As we become willing to clean up the damage we've caused, we acknowledge our readiness to change. We affirm the healing process of recovery. Remorse is no longer an instrument we use to torture ourselves. Remorse has become a tool we can use to achieve self-forgiveness. Just for today, I will use any feelings of remorse I may have as a stepping stone to healing through the 12 steps. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is just for today. Some of the damage that I've caused in the past, some of the wreckage that I've left behind me is almost near impossible for me to reconcile. So I've done some things to some people who are no longer around, for one. I've done things to people who I couldn't find if I tried. And I've done some things that if I were to bring up to some people, it might hurt them or others. And, that it says in the steps not to do these things. And so any question with that, I go to my sponsor. But ultimately, the idea is I'm not trying to evade or escape from a mending process that I have. I'm trying to find these people if I can, and I'm trying to heal, and make up for and do something to make the future better, and so the willingness to do this is what makes the difference. I don't get happy like, oh, this person's not around, I don't have to make that amends. Like, no, that doesn't make me happy. But on the same token, I don't dwell in it, and I don't use the guilt and the remorse that I feel to drive any further active addiction, right? So the trick is, to be willing, to be open to making these amends, to trying to heal, to, making the change going forward with, turning those character defects over to your higher power, my higher power, and building and working on ourselves. That's the idea. So thank you guys for coming out. Hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.